Mark my words, this is it. They're going to get married.
What?
This is it. No.
It's been 2 minutes.
I am standing behind my words. I knew I was going to get that reaction. But listen, there's a wonderful theory on TikTok that's going around that I love. It's called the dusty ex-boyfriend effect. Check this out. So what you do is you date that guy that you think you're going to marry. That would be Joe Alwyn. They dated for 7 years. We thought he was going to be the one. And then what? They break up. She's a little heartbroken because she thought this was going to be the husband, but it didn't turn out. So what do? Then you go to the rebound guy. That was Matt Healy. He was a dumpster fire. So he only lasted for 5 seconds,
Was a dumpster
right?
fire.
And what happens after you date the rebound? Then you meet your husband, entered Travis Michael Kelce, tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think this is it. And also on his end, he has a reputation of being a little bit of a ladies' man, but you always know, and you probably attest to this, when a ladies' man has changed. First of all, he introduces that girl right away to family and friends. We saw her at the game cheering and screaming next to his mom. So that's the first thing. And then he's letting everybody know, like, I'm taking this seriously. I think the thing that he said on his podcast was to let people know and let all the side pieces know, honey, we're done. Don't call me, don't text me. This is the future wife, and I'm not fumbling his ball at the 50-yard line. You understand what I'm saying?
This, you think?
Right?
Dear viewers, buckle up, because today's story feels like something straight out of a Netflix drama, except it's real life, and it's breaking the internet right now. 2 years ago, Canadian television host and podcaster Andrea Bain, best known as a co-host of The Social, sat down on air and did something most commentators never dare to do. She predicted the future of Taylor Swift's love life. That's right. Back in 2023, Andrea didn't just casually mention Taylor's dating history. She went a step further. She spoke about Taylor Swift and NFL star Travis Kelce and dropped the bombshell idea that marriage could be in their destiny. Now, dear viewers, let's pause for a second. At that time, everyone was still speculating, laughing off rumors, or dismissing the couple as just another celebrity fling. And yet, Andrea Bain went there. She reflected on Taylor's roller coaster of past relationships, from actors to fellow musicians, and boldly suggested that Travis Kelce could be the one. Some even joked she had a crystal ball hidden under the desk. Fast forward to today, 2025. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are officially engaged. Yes, engaged. And fans around the world can't stop screaming. Social media has exploded with congratulations, memes, and pure disbelief that Andrea Bain's wild prediction from 2 years ago has turned out to be crazily accurate. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dear viewers, was this luck, coincidence, or does Andrea secretly moonlight as a fortune teller? If so, Andrea, we'd love the lottery numbers next, please. But jokes aside, her words back in 2023 show just how tuned in she was, not just to the gossip, but to the genuine connection that Taylor and Travis clearly had from the very beginning. Andrea spoke about the theory of Taylor finding a partner who matched her energy, her ambition, and her fame, and, well, it seems she was right. Today, fans aren't just excited about the engagement, they're calling this a full circle moment. The pop queen and the NFL star are stepping into a new chapter, and Andrea Bain's name is suddenly back in the spotlight because, dear viewers, her prediction has become reality. And let's be real, this isn't just celebrity news, this is a reminder that sometimes the so-called crazy theories have a way of turning into headlines that break the internet. So, whether you call it foresight, intuition, or plain good guesswork, Andrea Bain deserves her flowers for calling it before anyone else. Dear viewers, what a time to be alive. In another news, dear viewers, Travis Kelce wasted no time diving into emotions on today's New Heights podcast with his brother Jason. Fresh off his engagement to Taylor Swift, he told listeners he still gets giddy calling her his fiancée, confessing that the past week has been nothing short of magical. Fans worldwide have flooded him with love and support, and Travis admitted it's been awesome to share this chapter so openly.
NFL podcast host announces engagement to recent guest. Very accurate.
Nice, yeah.
Speaking of announcements,
episode was pretty good.
Speaking of announcements, congratulations again, Trav. Very happy for you and Tay, and can't wait to see what the future holds for both of you. Now we can transition to announcing.
But what really grabbed attention was his behind-the-scenes story of the proposal. Travis revealed that he once imagined popping the question in a completely different way involving water before switching gears to a dreamy garden setting. He explained it wasn't about staging something flashy, but about choosing a moment that truly reflected Taylor's personality and their relationship. It had to be her, he said, making it clear he wanted every detail to feel personal. Jason, never missing a chance to keep things light, teased his younger brother about what's next, the whirlwind of wedding planning. Travis chuckled, admitting, oh, it's gonna go crazy. When pressed about the bachelor party, he laughed it off, saying he hasn't even thought about it yet, joking with the podcast producers that they're invited everywhere. In just one episode, the Kelsey brothers turned football talk into heartfelt confessions, big laughs, and a glimpse at what may be the most talked about wedding in pop culture.